Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The time is 3 o'clock. It is the 15th of March. So interesting day. Once again, a day where right in the morning did not want to trade intraday because in this current environment, I would prefer to only trade on days where the net fall off in premium is very little between the previous day close to the next day open. Once again, today, the premiums at which stuff was trading was just not too excited to trade it. Also, at the open, we are opening above this level that we closed at yesterday. There is huge amount of call writing at 17,000, and that's important in my positional trade as well as to why I didn't make any adjustments. And in case we head there, then the calls will really gain, puts won't lose. And in case we move down, then the puts will gain everything they lost overnight. So just not attractive. Being a Tuesday, being not the best of premiums for this environment, decided not to trade intraday and just held the positional trade that I had carried forward. I'd gone over the trade yesterday. It's a fully hedged double diagonal trade. Max loss, worst case scenario, max loss, even if we hit circuits, will not be more than 4% of my capital. In fact, if we hit circuits being long Vega, the trade might actually make a lot of money. But anyway, that being the case, just held that yesterday. I've been posting all the updates on this trade. I didn't make any adjustments into yesterday's up move. See, the thing is, my position sizing is well in control. In case on the upside, also my break-even point is at 17,200. When we are breaking 16,800, I don't need to make any adjustments. So I carried just as it is. And the reason for that is there was huge call writing at 17,000 first of all. Without any specific trigger, it's unlikely that we just make a straight beeline above 17,000. And it made sense for me to hold. And also, I didn't do anything to adjust further. I didn't take any put side credit more or restructure the position in any way. Just carried it as it is. So morning, it was already in profit. By the time it opened, it swung from minus 1.3 to plus 1. And as the day kept going, so it was very interesting because you see all of them are in green. I entered this trade yesterday at 9:30. This bought hedge on call option is in the green. Bought hedge on put option is in the green. Short call is in green. Short put is in green. That's simply because IV is gone up. There's a positive Vega trade. If from my entry, my idea was on Monday morning, there's been a big IV crush. Let me take a long IV trade and with a small enough sizing and carry it positionally. It's fully hedged. It's a safe trade to carry. Not much. And in case, IV did shoot up, which is the case, my long options in monthly, both are making profit. And my short options are also both making profit. So it is really the best case scenario. And I'll be carrying this trade tonight as well. And being Wednesday tomorrow morning, I will square off these two, which is my long. This is what is giving me my long Vega. I'll square off this and then just strangle the same way I do on any other Wednesday. So that is more or less a summary of what it is. It's about getting picking the right trade. So what was happening is when we were making an up move, the theta was helping protect my position. Into a down move, like even when we broke down here, my mark to market gain was at almost 4 lakhs. I was at 4 lakhs gain because of how much the monthly put option had gained. Of course, the best time to book would have been here because I'm long Vega. Whenever there's the largest IV spike, that is to book. But that's if I was booking it today. Since I'm planning to carry this for one more day, now what can happen is after the event, Fed event today, there can be a crush in IV tomorrow morning. But at the same time, the theta that will then act on these options, being that it's Tuesday and these are expiring on Thursday, will more or less balance for that IV crush. So that's why I'm comfortable to carry this. This position has basically swung all the way from 1.3 negative to now on a closing basis, probably 3 lakhs in the positive. And there are very few scenarios in which this would be a bad idea to carry. I'm comfortable carrying it, especially given where we are on the spot. So as long as we are above 16,600 and below 16,750 at close, I'm happy to carry this position. In fact, this position has a positive delta, which means in case market moves up, it's supposed to make money from when we are below 16,700. But at the lowest point of the day is when I'm making maximum profit, simply because this put option is spiking that much due to increase in implied volatility on the downside. So it was just a good trade selection. Yesterday no intraday trade, today no intraday trade, and tomorrow I will probably switch depending on what things look like. I will switch to short volatility from being long volatility. So that's about it. Apart from that, I think in the first half, Strangles did really well. I was tracking the pricing of the Strangle that I was interested in. Tracking 17,300 and 16,300. So at the entry, this is what I was tracking. This, I think it fell off from around 83, went all the way till 67. So it gave a good amount of fall off, of course, into breaking the day's low. It obviously spiked way out of control. But yeah, anyone who had strangled from here should have been able to trail a stop loss. That have got stopped here as it was heading back above 70. But Strangles did well. But anyway, the idea for now is, as far as short volatility strangling is concerned, better to wait for the right opportunities on that. And this is very interesting. You'll never see this in an iron condor where all four legs are benefiting. Anyway, that's a summary for the day. I hope you had a good trading day. I maintain the same stance as yesterday. Pick and choose which trades you want to do, when you want to do them. Many people are like, okay, why did you start doing positional trading? Look, the way I put it is I've explained this in my in the first tweet right here. Right, it is a long Vega trade. So actually, black swans will be in my favor a lot of the time. Because the increase in applied volatility will give me huge benefit. Secondly, even in case the max loss does hit, it's a debit, right? So my max loss is defined. There's no way I can lose. I mean, generally you can assume worst case scenario, you'll book 50% of max loss. Even if I book 100% of max loss, I'll not be booking more than 20 lakhs loss on this. So I wouldn't really think this is, way off. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. And I will keep you posted tomorrow on what trade I take. Take care. Have a good one.